Hey, hi, how are you doing today? Man, it has been quite the week. Um, so I've been sharing this a bit lately, and I'm part of a leadership group, and we are raising awareness on the impacts of child exploitation and human trafficking, and we are also raising funds to combat the end of support the end and combat child trafficking and um, human trafficking, child exploitation. And as an educator, I get yearly training on what the look fors are for predators online with students. And I recognize that, you know what? If I wasn't in education, if I wasn't a teacher, I wouldn't have that training or have that information out there. So I wanted to take a couple minutes and share some of the information that I've learned over the years. I'm actually going to read some stuff uh, offline for you guys. We are, again, I also want to invite you that you are welcome to be a part of this. We would love for you to join in on this with us. We are trying to um, end child exploitation and human trafficking, and we want everyone to grow up and have a safe life and be able to experience life in a way that they're able to bloom and grow and blossom into the humans that they are, and not deal with a lot of the evils that are out there that not everyone knows about. And I shared this before, but I had experiences of some virtual grooming happening in my own house when my kids were playing Roblox. And honestly, I was a little surprised the other day when my son was playing Marvel Rivals, and he's got on his headphones, and I hear all of a sudden a girl's voice downstairs, and I'm like, "You're a girl?" He's like, "Yeah, there's a voice modifier in the system, and so now I'm a girl and I sound like a girl." And so anyone who's not sitting in that room with him doesn't know that he's not a girl because he has a girl voice, because that's what's coming through the screen. So that was kind of interesting to me. So I am actually looking at one of the government websites. It's called Know to Protect. Together we can stop online child exploitation. And I wanted to take a minute and make sure, share some of this with you guys. So know the threats: online child sexual exploitation and abuse. It has its own acronym, CSEA. It's a horrific crime that targets some of the most vulnerable people in our communities, our kids and teens. And it includes a broad range of criminal acts that involve exploiting minors for sexual gratification or some other personal or financial gain. Now, this is where I know that we've seen a lot of things in the media where it's about teachers will groom kids, coaches I think they have a higher risk of this than, say, teachers. Um, they're humans, um, but it can also take many forms. So online, we've also seen where kids will do this to each other, and I think it's because we're not able to fully track, fully enforce what happens on these smart devices. They're also enabling devices. So, online child sexual exploitation and abuse can take many forms. Predators may be a family member or a family friend, someone the child or teen knows in person or online, or a complete stranger. So, what happens is that they work to earn their trust, and sometimes the parent or caregiver's trust as well, to develop a relationship where they feel comfortable doing things they wouldn't ordinarily do. such as sharing explicit images or videos of themselves. These images don't always immediately include nudity or sexual acts. Sometimes they feature a kid or teen in various stages of undress, and then later they progress into more revealing clothing, nudity, or sexual content. This process can happen quickly as a single interaction or over time. So, what they're saying again here is that these online predators, they recognize that I'm probably not going to be able to get to the point right away of whatever they're trying to accomplish. So they are masterful in taking little steps. Uh, Here, send me a picture. Hey, how are you? I just met you. What do you look like? Tell me. No, don't even worry about telling me what you look like. Like, send me a photo. Things like that. Just those really. Uh, it's not awkward. It's not weird. It's not intimidating. It's just casual conversation. Um, and it says sometimes kids and teens self-produce images or videos and share them with others. And if the predators can get their hands on these images or videos, they can use them to exploit the child or the teen. So some things that you may not be aware of. There is a huge movement right now where people are taking the images of our kids, maybe even ourselves, our children that they post online or that we post as parents and say, hey, check out my kid, look at my kid's growing. Look how cute my kid is. And they will take those images and put them into AI and turn them into explicit photos of your child and use them to exploit your child in that way. Another thing that is happening is, think about it. We have Life Touch that takes a photo of our kid at least once every year as they're in school. I know sometimes they'll do it twice a year, but there's this huge directory of children with their photos, their names, where they, what school they go to. And we've normalized it because it's playing on our emotions of, hey, I want photos of my kid as my kid grows. And so, I mean, that you may not have thought about that, but that is out there. So after someone convinces a child or teen to send sexually explicit material, they usually do whatever it takes to get them to send more. Sometimes they threaten to share the original images or videos, child or teen with their friends or family or with the public to coerce them into sending more images. So that's blackmail. They can also financially, it says sextort, so it's not extort, it's sextort, the child or teen by threatening to share the images unless paid immediately with money or gift cards. In other cases, these people convince their victims that they're in an intimate relationship together. Then they threaten to end the relationship or harm themselves to get the child or teen to send more explicit material. Online predators may also encourage kids or teens to engage in self-harm as a means of control or for the predator's gratification. So cell phone, tablets, and all connected devices give online predators access to an endless supply of potential victims from the smallest rural areas to the largest cities. And in a brief moment, photos or videos can be shared around the world. So I just wanted to take a minute and share this with you guys. I do hope that you join us in stopping child exploitation and human trafficking. Thank you.